today, let's look at how we should better overcome the adversity period, right? These adversities are suitable for us. Any state like emotional work or career, as long as you have a sense of crisis inside, you can come and take a look. Choose one group from the following 3 options. First group, second group, third group. Group I see. What is the thing that triggers you? What kind of thing is this? Where do you feel uncomfortable and have a sticking point? I see that your whole mind is quite chaotic. There are many contradictions and struggles within. You are at a loss, a bit unsure of what to do, and your current emotions are very sad, frustrated, and lost. The pain and this kind of discomfort can't be told to others, and you don't want to express it, or you think it's useless to express it, it's useless to vent, because you don't understand me. I can't. Tell me if I'm like this. What I see is this matter, to a large extent, is about a relationship with someone, about emotional or interpersonal aspects, because he is telling me that you are involved in this matter. If it's about people, it means facing this person like you are facing a relationship. You are facing a separation period, or you have already broken up, but you are considering whether or not to let love go, or you don't know this person, how to communicate with him as such, or say there is a person who makes you sad, then you feel quite lost and frustrated. You feel that there is no way to communicate with him. You don't know what he needs. There will be this, and it will tell me that a large part is about interpersonal relationships and emotions, and a part is about the team. A small part is for this reason, but overall, it is. No matter what the event is, the core of this event is that there are a lot of binaries inside. There are a lot of mental conflicts in the contradictory, tangled, and struggling places. Let's take a look. Ask a question the child. How should I face the current predicament? How to get through the predicament? This tells me what is it. Let me tell this story briefly. To put it simply, this is a very cultured one. In Western mythology, there's such a goddess who is very cultured, and her cultivation comes from her husband, especially loyal. He is very loyal and has a high level of loyalty, so his expertise is. Then this kind of pure sanctity is the life spread, so this time it was transmitted to the ears of the gods in the sky, so there are 3 gods come to tempt him. It's incarnated as 3 men. He said he wanted, the goddess went to give him alms, to eat something, no, not food, but he demanded her to appear naked in front of them. Then this goddess, that is to say, he agreed, but then he used his magic on the 3 of them. A man turns into 3 marital ties. He turned them into infants and shared his delicacies with them. So this matter was said. He solved it very satisfactorily, and everyone was happy. So what does this story tell us? You go and see for yourself. Gain solutions that fit you from the story. Tell us any event. It's not binary opposition. When we feel it's either black or white, we are sure to have limitations, which are our current predicaments and pains. All pains are due to limited cognition. Our cognition and our thinking are limited. Right. Allow you to jump out of your oppositional thinking. Contradiction is definitely a third solution. Any accident is solution harmoniously. It's not necessarily black or white. There might be a middle ground, a middle solution. Jump out of your own. The limitations of thinking, go to ask more opinions from others. The real expressions and handling methods of others may make you realize, oh, it's just different ideas and thoughts from me and the original and some others. It will break out of the limitations and sticking points of this kind of thinking, and there is no other more serious solution. This is a second point. It is telling us when we don't know how to choose, when we are torn and conflicted, there are 2 points. The first and biggest solution is when a matter, a feeling, a person, when you can't handle it, when you don't know how to solve it, it means that your current abilities and wisdom are not enough to cope with this matter and this person. So what do? We can only first let go. This matter, so how to work hard to improve ourselves. Going with the flow is the biggest shortcut. This way you won't make mistakes. Because with your current abilities and thoughts, it can't be solved. Let go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. Letting go just means putting this matter and this person, this relationship on hold for a while. Keep going and see. Such words stabilize a state that cannot be. Not sure how to choose, but not making a choice is the biggest insurance, right? Not likely to make a mistake. Is it right then? Another one is, when we are in the midst of contradiction, argument, and entanglement, when we have no choice, we go, follow your inner feelings, your body's responses, and your inner thoughts. It's okay to follow your beliefs, because when we try to calm ourselves, we will have the answers. Our body will tell us the answers. Right or not? 3 points, and then you guys do it yourselves. Can you do it well? This is the first group. Second, let's take a look. So what's the trouble that's troubling you guys? The conditions I told you do not match. The situation does not match. That means it's not your choice. Then go back to the front and reselect. I see that there are many problems in the interpersonal relationships of this group. And there are also emotional problems. Because there are some external obstacles to emotions, or I see a lot of secret love and ambiguity in this group. It's right for you to have a secret love and ambiguity. I have strong feelings for someone, and I really like them. But they seem to not reciprocate these feelings. So, as I see it, you guys want to break through and change at this stage. You don't want this to continue, isn't it? Let's see. Let's ask next. Okay, your instruction. Tell us, what is your profession? Can this one tell me what it is? The story is about her being a goddess. She is perfect. Then her tolerance and the depth of her base are enough. Although I'm telling you, just say, first of all, regardless of what you have experienced or what kind of predicament you are facing, the first attitude should be to embrace and accept it, because we can't prevent him from doing, even though we are at complaining is useless. You can only first accept any situation and state you are in now, right? First, after allowing acceptance, think of other ways. When we allow and accept, we need to maintain a positive and optimistic attitude, carrying a kind of wonderful feeling to solve problems. And you need to be a bit more proactive. If we speak about interpersonal relationships again, you need to be a bit proactive, even if the other person may seem indifferent. Being a bit proactive, walking a bit better, and the point of your problem is to be sincere with a heartfelt mind. We communicate in a sincere conversation, because when I say ambiguous words, you see this person. He's a person from two different worlds. There are many differences. Also, this relationship might be difficult to ground. There are very few. The chances of meeting are not many. So you guys need to take the initiative to create and solve these problems. If we talk about interpersonal relationships, one should maintain a bit of optimism, be accepting of any situation. Once you stop resisting, you will have the ability to solve problems. What should he tell us? Eyes full of troubles and interference, because there are more obstacles at our thinking level. We create some fears that haven't happened. We think a lot. We really do. Fear stems from overthinking. Yet, what we ponder may not necessarily occur or go as planned. Therefore, the advice from this group to you is not to overthink too much. Accept and allow the current situation, a positive and optimistic attitude. Work hard to face and solve it. Any problem is fine. This is the second. For the third time, let's see what's bothering you. In this group, I see a lot of emotional content. This is a relationship that can't be publicly supported and recognized. It's like you've been secretly observing someone and really like him. Okay, it's this kind. And indeed, this relationship seems to be hindered by reality, as if foreseeing the future. This is where you are troubled. How should you choose to live that is suitable and not lacking? Such a relationship. If you want this relationship, you should consider it. There are more ambiguities in this group, and then you should have a relationship. Let's see what your questions are. Guidance from your height. Man, how would you seal me in my line? What information will the package tell you? Good night. This story is interesting, similar to the one we talked about. Just like we can't say it, there is a person who is studying hard, and when he is about to reach Just when you're about to succeed, then there are many temptations that come to tempt him. If you say, oh, you see, this is a color language. If it's frozen, it might be, the result will be ruined once. This is the feeling. So what is this story telling you? It means you need to know. What you should garner from this story is your own realization. However, what I want to say is that regardless of your choice from the present perspective, it may, alright, there are objective facts, but from the perspective of your entire life, no matter how you choose at the moment, and it could be the decision and choice you should make most, there is nothing wrong with it. Every choice is the right one. That choice will definitely contribute to your growth and realization. That's all for achieving and fulfilling your better future, better self. So you don't need to struggle, fret, conflict, but you need to follow your heart. What exactly do you want, right? Your liking for this person, is it desire, possession, or true love, right? What do you really need? When you step in now, you will know the answer, okay? This is the third group.